Hey Iris, I just want to let you know that a few of the guys from the office are going to be coming over tonight after work. We're going to be having a little party, so make sure to go out and buy us some booze and snacks.
Wait, you mean that you're all going to drink in the house?
Of course! I want them all to see the new house that we're living in, so how else would they get to see it with their own eyes?
Well, it's just that I thought you already brought people over from your work to look at the house.
I did, yes, but now I have different people that I'm bringing over. Do you get it?
Well, I guess it's fine, but just please don't be drinking until the next morning, okay?
And just why shouldn't we get to drink however we want, huh?
Because how many people of the last group that you brought over just ended up falling asleep in our living room? If it's getting to that point in the night where people are slowing down, then just send them home.
Who cares if some people sleep over at our house? Why does that even matter to you? I mean, can you really think of anything better than getting to relax at home, drinking with friends, not caring about the mess, and just being able to go to sleep where you're sitting?
I am glad that you all have so much fun when you hang out together, but if you're going to be loud all night, then you might disturb the neighbors. I know that we're in a house now, but even so, you still need to be careful. And besides, if you really are going to be drinking all the way until the morning, then that means I have to go out and buy as well as make a bunch of food.
And? I don't get what you're trying to say. Are you meaning that it's too much trouble for you?
I'm not saying that it's too much trouble, but you know how I am. I'm still not feeling well, and I really would prefer if you don't bring anyone home at all.
Oh, come on. How is that even fair? You're just making up things to get your way. Just go out and get us some booze and snacks. I really don't think I'm asking all that much of you.
You want me to get enough snacks and drinks for you and all your friends? Don't you realize how much that's going to be? And then once you're all done and everyone actually has gone home, I already know that I'll be the one who has to clean up the mess you all leave behind. You never help me clean up after you've brought people over, Barry.
You really have no idea how good you have it, do you? Honestly, who do you think you are complaining like this to me? Just do as I tell you to.
I'm not trying to be a nag or anything like that, and I certainly don't mind going out of my way to do things for you. But I just feel really, really sick, and I'd rather just rest in my bed.
Ugh, this is why I just can't stand women.
Excuse me? What is that supposed to mean?
I mean that women always do this. They always find some excuse to get out of doing work that they say they're always more than willing to do. And now that you're pregnant, you think you can just use that to get out of doing whatever you don't want to do. Well, I'm sorry to pop your little bubble, but the world doesn't stop spinning just for you. And sometimes I need to have my friends over so that we can all drink together.
I'm sorry, but if you think that being pregnant is a cakewalk, then you really have no idea what you're talking about. And why are you even wanting to have some big party at home while your wife is pregnant anyways? Do your coworkers know about me? Are they really fine coming over when I'm like this? This doesn't seem right to me.
What are you talking about? There's nothing weird at all. What would be strange about this? And if you must know, I actually haven't told my buddies about you.
Well, maybe you should tell them before they all come over, or do you just not talk about your personal lives at work?
I just don't get what your problem is. Why are you acting like this? I really don't get what the big deal is at all. Do you think that you deserve all the special treatment in the world just because you're pregnant? It's not like you're sick or disabled or anything like that. This is just a normal thing. So I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be pampering you anymore just because you're pregnant.
I'm not asking to be pampered or anything like that at all. I just want you to think about things from my perspective, though. I know that I'm not sick, but you realize that being pregnant does a lot to a woman's body, right?
Of course I know that, but you're trying to say that it's so bad that other people have to give you special treatment and that you can't do any work. And I'm sorry, but I think that's a load of crap.
Okay, fine. If this is how you're going to be, then I guess I won't say any more.
Good! This was a stupid conversation in the first place. Now go and get the things that I'll need for tonight. We're all going to arrive around 7, I think. And I bet that we're all going to be pretty hungry, so why don't you go ahead and cook us all a meal, too, while you're at it?
Yes, Barry. I'll be sure and do all that for you and your friends.
Honestly, it shouldn't be this hard to get your wife to listen to what you say. Hey, Iris, where are you? Are you upstairs? Don't tell me that you're asleep right now.
Yeah, I am actually. I just wanted to let my eyes rest a bit.
Well, you better get back down here right this instant.
Why? Is the drinking party over? Has everyone finally gone home?
Of course we're not through here yet. We just don't have enough booze, and I want you to go out and get us some more, and some more snacks, too.
Please, Barry, it's already so late at night. Can't you all just call it a night and end things now? I mean, don't some of them need to take the bus home? What happens if they miss the last one?
There's still plenty of time. You have no idea what you're talking about. Besides, we're all already at our house, so there's no need to worry about that. Now just hurry up and go get us some more to eat and drink.
Why can't you just come upstairs and talk to me? Why do you have to text me like this?
How about because I'm pretty damn drunk and I don't feel like fumbling my way up the stairs? Is that good enough for you?
Barry, I really don't want to go out and do any kind of shopping at this hour.
Well, just what do you think you're doing going to bed like that anyways, huh? You were being way too lazy. You should have been checking in on us and making sure that we had enough to drink from the very start.
Please, I was already feeling so tired after I did all of the shopping for you guys earlier. I just really don't feel good, and I don't think there's any need for me to have been going in and out of where you all were drinking. I'll just go in there when it's time to clean everything up.
Iris, I'm ordering you as your husband to go out and buy me and my friends some more to drink. Do you understand? And go buy us a pizza or something while you're out. Actually, better yet, I want you to make something for us when you get back home.
You want me to cook for you all after I get back from buying you more to drink? I don't even know what I'd make for you. I'm not sure we have anything in the house.
Well, you're going out anyways, so why don't you just buy what you need at the store then?
I don't even think there are supermarkets open at this hour of the night, though. Everything is probably closed, and I couldn't buy anything for dinner at the liquor store.
Well, then why don't you just go and find a store that's actually open 24 hours then, huh? I know there are a few in town.
I know where they are, but they're so far from where we live, I really don't want to have to go all the way there and back.
Oh, please, it's not that far. You could walk there in 20 minutes if you wanted to. Besides, I think you could use a little exercise with all the lying around you do.
I just really don't want to be out that long, Barry. Can't you just call me a cab or something?
Are you kidding me? You don't even work and yet you think you deserve a taxi? You have legs, so use them. Why do you always expect me to baby you?
I'm not asking you to baby me, Barry. Why can't you be a little nicer?
I have been so nice to you. You're the one who just has to whine about every little thing, though. Now hurry up and buy us our booze and snacks. I want some beer, maybe a bottle of vodka, some mixers, and I want you back home within the hour. Do you understand me? Hey! Where the heck are you right now? Why haven't you gotten back here with the drinks and food? Don't you know that you're keeping us all waiting? What are you even doing right now? Answer me!
I took a little detour on the way back home.
What? A detour? Is that supposed to be some kind of joke or something? What's the matter with you? Get back here right now!
Just what do you think you're doing to your pregnant wife right now?
Oh boy, here we go again with the you being pregnant. I already told you that you can't keep using that as an excuse for every little thing.
I just can't believe you. I mean, I can't believe that I've hired someone like you to work at my company. Well, tomorrow I want you to report straight to the company president's office to explain yourself.
Wait, what? Company president? What are you even talking about? Did you hit your head or something like that?
Oh, I suppose I should have made this clear before we started talking. This isn't your wife. This is Harry Woods.
Wait a second. Why does that name sound so familiar?
I know your name and where you work. You're Barry from the planning department, aren't you? In fact, I know that all the guys you're hanging out with right now are also from planning. I figured there was a reason why I didn't like you at all, and now I finally know why.
Wait, what? I'm confused. I still don't get what's going on here at all.
I actually heard that this isn't the first party that you've subjected your pregnant wife to. Is this just some kind of hobby of yours or something?
Wait a second. This can't be right. There's no way that you're Mr. Woods. This has gotta be Iris.
Oh, come on. Why on earth would your wife even know the name of the person that you work under?
No, I don't know what's going on here, but this has gotta be a lie. There's no way that my wife and boss somehow just bumped into each other.
You do remember that you're already on thin ice from this August, right? When you presented your plan to the meeting, I told you that it looked like you had hardly worked on it. I really lost a lot of trust that I had in you then, and now I feel as if I can't trust you at all. But we could talk about this more tomorrow.
No! This can't be happening! But there's no way that Iris would know about that meeting in August. So then this really is Mr. Woods?
That's what I've been saying this whole time, hasn't it?
I'm so sorry, sir. Please, I didn't expect you to be contacting me through my wife's phone is all. But may I ask just why you two are together?
Actually, I just happened to be doing a little bit of drinking myself at a bar that a good friend of mine owns.
Wait, you mean that you were out drinking tonight as well?
Well, I was until I got a call, so I stepped out of the bar, and then I just so happened to see a pregnant woman walking around outside all by herself at this time of night. She was crying, and so I asked her if she was okay, and after that I learned that she was your wife of all people.
So you were just calling out to a random pregnant woman on the street, and you had no idea who she actually was?
Wouldn't anyone if they saw a woman crying alone on the street? And don't you care at all that your wife was in that position? Honestly, just how heartless can one man be? But she told me all about how she had been forced to go out and buy booze for you and your cohorts. It was only when she happened to mention the name of the company that you all work for that I was finally able to start piecing the whole story together.
I see. Well, first of all, I'm so sorry that my wife tried to get you involved in our problems.
I don't think that this is just a problem between you and your wife. I think this is just a you problem. How could you treat your own wife like this? Even if she wasn't pregnant, this would be just horrible. You can't send someone who wants nothing to do with your little gathering out to get more drinks for you all.
Oh, I guess I didn't realize that it was all that strange to do.
Of course it is! Did you really think that you were showing your wife the proper respect that a husband should? And just why do you have to be partying all night anyways? The least you could do is go get your own drinks. I'll have to think about how I deal with you.
Wait, please, I think there's been a big misunderstanding about all of this.
You know, if you have all this time to be drinking, I'm surprised that your work is so poor. You really need to learn about priorities. Did you know that your work has gotten so bad in the office that it's not just me who's started to notice? You're in big trouble.
I really am so sorry for all of this. I didn't realize that I was doing so poorly.
Well, we'll get to talk all about it when you show up to my office with all your little friends tomorrow, got it? And I want you all to stop drinking and for everyone to go back to their homes right now. As for you, Barry, you can clean up the mess by yourself. That really is the least you can do after all that you've put your poor wife through.
Of course, sir. I'll tell the others and start cleaning up right away.
Oh, and by the way, I'm not going to put your wife through another night with you, so I'm going to let her spend the night at my house. But I'll drive her back home tomorrow night so you have nothing to worry about. Of course, you weren't worried about sending her out on her own like you did.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much for watching over my wife.
This is Iris, Barry. Make sure you do a good job cleaning up the house. Do you understand me?
Iris? Just how much did you tell my boss?
Oh, you don't need to worry yourself with that. After all, you'll find out at work tomorrow. Besides, you need to be focusing on getting the house clean right now.
Iris, please, I don't know how many times you're gonna have me apologize for the things that I did and said, but you have to believe me when I say that I'll never say you're using your pregnancy as an excuse again. You have to forgive me. I'm begging you here.
I take it that you went to have that talk with Harry, right? Tell me, did he scold you in his office?
He was telling me that I have no idea how hard it is to be pregnant. And he told me and my buddies that we all had to think about what we did. That's why I'm apologizing to you now.
Well, I don't really want or need an apology from you, thank you very much. In fact, I don't even want to see your face.
But I'm telling you that we've thought about what we did wrong. We're sorry, all of us. You have to believe me.
I don't care how sorry you are. I am not obligated to forgive any of what you've put me through.
I promise to never ever invite anyone over to our house to drink ever again, okay? I won't even invite coworkers over, period. And I'll buy you whatever you want to show you that I really am sorry for everything. Please, I know that we can make up if we try.
Tell me, is your boss still in the room with you right now?
Yeah, he's here.
Well, give the phone to him. I want to talk to him myself.
Hello there, Iris. This is Harry. I understand that you wanted to talk to me about something?
Yes, first, I wanted to thank you so much for giving me a place to stay last night and for getting me home safe this morning.
Of course. I was just glad to see that you weren't hurt at all when I first ran into you. But what is it that you wanted to say to me?
Well, the truth is that you're the only person I can talk to about this. But I want you to know that no matter what, I am not going to forgive Barry. So, no matter what he tells you that I said, please know that I have not and will not forgive him.
Of course, I can completely understand why you would still be so upset and disappointed in him.
In fact, I really don't think that I can even stay with him any longer, but I'm scared to pursue a divorce.
Iris, do I have it right in thinking that you work?
Yes, I have a job, but I'm on a break right now. I'm just so worried about having to take care of this baby all by myself.
And you don't think that your husband would step up at all to help you raise the child?
Come on, you know what he's like. I really don't think that he would. In fact, I'm sure that he would just leave all the child rearing to me. You know, he doesn't even do the dishes while we're at home.
Really? And you think that he wouldn't change his ways at all if it came to taking care of his own kid?
You know, he actually told me once that he wished we had never tried for kids. He says that I'm always using being pregnant as an excuse to get out of doing things. And then he says that when I finally do have our child, that it's going to be nothing but a sponge for money and time. There's no way that I would ever want to raise children with someone like him. But I just don't know if I'll be able to do this on my own.
You know, I'm actually a single father myself. I know how difficult it can be to take care of a child on your own. It was hard, and it was hard for many years.
You mean you were raising a child all on your own while also working as company president?
Actually, I was lucky enough to still have a grandfather alive who was a great help in watching over my child while I worked. I wouldn't have been able to do it without him.
So you're saying that it's impossible without help? Because both my parents are dead.
It won't be easy, but I do know of many support groups for single parents that I would love to introduce you to. I'm sure they would be able to do a lot in supporting you.
Are you sure? You would really do that for me?
Of course, I've been where you are. I had a terrible wife who I didn't want coming near our child after we had him. But you think of what you need for your family.
I will. Thank you so much for all of this. I won't forget this. I'll think about what you've said and get back to you.
Of course. I'll go ahead and return the phone to Barry now.
Hey, what were you and my boss talking about?
What we were talking about has nothing to do with you at all. All you need to know is that you and I are getting a divorce.
Wait, no, you're not really gonna leave me just for having some parties, are you?
You think this is just about you bringing people over? No, this is about all the different ways that you've disrespected me. So you better prepare yourself for all that's about to come your way. After that, I moved out of the house and had my child all by myself. I reached out to one of the organizations that Harry had told me about, and they had all kinds of resources for child rearing as a single working parent. It actually was only a few months after my divorce from Barry that I met a nice man who was eager to do work around the house and help me raise my child. I didn't think I would ever meet a man like him, but we are already married and living happily. I still keep in contact with Harry, as he's been such a good friend to me through all of this. As for Barry, I hear that he's stopped drinking at home and is seen drunk on the streets of town quite often. At least he won't have to worry about cleaning up any messes at home, but it sounds like he's got much larger messes to think about now. Either way, he's not my problem anymore, and I hardly ever think about him now. I may have forced myself to put up with Barry's attitude and actions for years, but I'm not going to let him hold me back anymore. I know my worth, and I know the happiness I can achieve in life when I demand people show me the respect I know I deserve. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.